On Friday, May 19, 2023, the Reserve Bank of India announced that it will withdraw the 2000 rupee note from circulation, citing the clean note policy and lack of use by the public. The 2000 rupee banknote was introduced in November 2016 as part of the demonetization exercise after the then 500 and 1000 rupee notes ceased to be legal tenders. This time, however, the central bank clarified that the 2000 rupee note would continue to be legal tender. The central bank has set a deadline of September 30, 2023 to return the 2000 rupee notes to the bank branches or to the RBI's regional head offices. A person can exchange 20 notes at a time. There is no restriction on deposit though. The decision is likely to have a positive impact on the banks. Deposit mobilization will likely get a boost and banks will not need to raise deposit rates further.
Some bit of deposit accretion picking up, because as these customers go on to the bank and deposit the money and in their bank accounts, you can see some pickup in the deposit growth. But unlike, say, demonetization, which was at a very massive scale, and at that time, those denominations were not legal tenders also. So you had an influx of those deposits into the banking system. So we are not looking at anything at that scale as of now, and the time period is also pretty much elongated. It's like almost a 4-month window. And we are still not clear that after 30th September, will 2000 rupee note remain a legal tender or not, because that is still not clarified. And so, which is where it will be a mix of some of it getting used in the spending, because someone may choose to rather spend the money, and we can see some pickup in the discretionary spends, therefore, in these months. And the rest will be a function of how much gets exchanged and the balance will get deposited. Though anyhow, we were not expecting banks to now increase deposit rates, because RBI has taken a pause, though they have indicated that it's not a pivot, it's just a temporary pause and they will monitor the situation. But our house view is that we are not looking at any more rate hike. And we have seen some bit of easing on the bond yields. And even therefore, we expect on the deposit side also, the rates have largely peaked. But with this development, you are right. And this will be further one more reason to say that there will not be any more deposit rate hikes from here on.
The total value of 2000 rupee banknotes in circulation has declined from 6.73 trillion rupees at its peak on March 31, 2018 to 3.62 trillion rupees on March 31, 2023. At the end of March 2023, they constituted only 10.8% of the notes in circulation. Bank deposits growth has lagged credit growth since last year. According to the latest RBI data, deposits are growing at 10.4% year on year, while credit growth has been 15.5%. Peak deposit rates of most banks are between 7 to 7.5%.
This could also, in fact, lead to higher deposit mobilization for the banks. Last time, if you remember, during demonetization 2016, that time there was a surge of almost 6.9 trillion Indian rupee between November 16 and March 17, right? Which led to almost 400 bips increase in the CASA for the banking sector as a whole, and especially for the PSU banks. This time, even if we see some increase or some surge in the deposits, that could be good for bank, because they are anyway facing some tight liquidity situations. Last time, what happened? The NPA recognition, dispensation given by the RBI was misinterpreted as a repayment holiday, and that led to some spike in the NPA for the sector, especially for NBFC, MFI category. This time we don't expect, because economic disruptions, as other denomination notes are still in circulation, that is not going to happen. In fact, several of the NBFCs have come out of this and they have reduced the cash collection. So in nutshell, it will not be negative for credit growth, not much impact on the asset quality, but positive on the liability side. So overall, we believe this is net positive for banking sector as a whole.
RBI Governor Shaktikanta Das said the impact of the withdrawal of the 2000 rupee note on the economy would be very marginal. He also said one should not rush to deposit or exchange the notes as there is ample time. RBI has asked banks to provide appropriate infrastructure at the branches, such as shaded waiting space, drinking water facilities, etc., considering the summer season. It has also told banks to record daily data on deposits and exchanges.
If you like this video, share it and subscribe to Business Standard. For more news, views and insights, log on to www.business-standard.com. Do also follow us on YouTube, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, Telegram and LinkedIn.
I am the blue of the limitless sky. I am the inspiration that led success soar high. I will achieve, I will fly high. I am the I in SBI.
I'm backed by the nation's trusted bank, SBI, the banker to every Indian.